Hi, this lesson is for anybody following the plan for this channel who wants to play along with or participate in the performance of the song I'm writing. Check the description below for more information. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to go over how to play the first guitar part for the song I'm writing. If you've already watched this video, skip ahead to practice along with the playthrough. You'll have to learn 4 chords: C major 7, A minor 7, E flat 7 sharp 5, and G major 7. If you're new to playing chords, check the description for a video on how beginners can play along to the first part of this song. But if you can read chord charts and play a bunch of chords already, you should be able to manage these just fine and hopefully learn something new. For C major 7, we're going to use our first finger to bar from the 5th string down to the 1st string in the 3rd fret. And if you can, see if you can't get the tip of your finger to touch just the underside of the 6th string to mute it when you strum down. Next, place your 3rd fingertip on the 4th string, 5th fret, followed by the tip of your 2nd finger, 3rd string, 4th fret, and your 4th finger, 2nd string, 5th fret, and strum from the 5th string down. Try to get both the 5th string and the 1st string to ring out in this chord, but if you can't get both of those to happen, at least get that 5th string to ring out. That's the root of the chord and it's pretty important. So, if you have to sacrifice one, the bottom one. For A minor 7, we have a lot of options nearby, but I chose to play it with my 2nd and 3rd finger, keeping the voicings a little bit more sparse. We're going to start by placing our 2nd finger on the top string in the 5th fret, and we want to aim a little bit more towards the pad of the finger so our finger drops down and actually touches the 5th string and mutes it. With our 3rd finger, we also take a flat approach, barring the 4th and 3rd strings in the 5th fret, and if you can, let it hang down and mute that 2nd string. But really, we want to confine our strumming to the top 4 strings if we can help it. For E flat 7 sharp 5, we're going to lift our 2nd and 3rd fingers off those strings, get our 1st finger out to the 5th string, 6th fret. Take a flat approach to mute the string below it by letting it hang down over it. The 2nd finger is going to go on the 3rd string, 6th fret. Our ring finger all the way down to the bottom string, out on the next fret, on the 7th fret. And then our pinky up to the 2nd string, 8th fret. So ultimately we want to strum from the 5th string down, and we want to have that 4th string muted with our 1st finger. Finally, for G major 7, we got to shift back to 3rd position. All fingers come up, and we place our 1st finger on the top string, 3rd fret. We want to take that flat approach, muting the string right below it, and our 2nd finger goes all the way down to the 2nd string, 3rd fret as well. It kind of helps for the placement of this chord to bring your wrist out a little bit towards the headstock or tuners, just to give you a little bit better mechanical advantage. Next, we place our ring finger up on the 4th string, 4th fret, and our pinky right below it, 3rd string, 4th fret. Now, we don't want to play the bottom string in this chord either for this voicing, so if you can, mute it with your 1st finger by just kind of pulling your wrist back towards you a little bit, allowing your index finger to just touch that bottom string. So your 1st finger is playing the top string in the 3rd fret, it's muting the 5th string as well as the bottom string. And we're going to play the top 5 strings. That's it for how to play each chord. Practice them in order, giving 4 slow counts to each before moving to the next. Don't worry too much about a metronome. Give yourself all the time in the world to get your fingers to the next chord without having to dance all over the place before you land. If you're having trouble moving to a particular chord, try practicing moving to just 1 finger placement at a time, starting with your 1st finger, then your 1st and 2nd finger, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, whatever's required. For this playthrough, start with a tempo you're comfortable with. You can easily slow it down by choosing the settings for the video and selecting playback settings. Choose 0.5 speed for half speed, or 0.75 speed for 3/4 speed. In the actual song, we're only going to play through this progression once the first time out, but I've repeated it for the purposes of this playback, so you don't have to keep stopping it and going back over it.